Hey there! So just before the video starts, I just want to quickly mention, as I didn't get to do so during the review, that if you do enjoy the content you are watching and want to see more, please consider subscribing to the channel so you know whenever I post. Enjoy the video! Alright, so just before we get into this ban list, let me tell you a little bit of a story from today, alright? Imagine, right, you spend about 6 hours sitting behind your computer desk, writing a script and putting together a nice little video, and just as you're about done doing the recording part, and you just finished the recording, you look over at your Discord and you see a notification ping. And you check it out, and after spending all day doing a video for a prediction for a ban list, you spent all day predicting this ban list and writing this video for it, you get a DM and it's a picture of the ban list. Or that the ban list has arrived. So, just so it just makes it more fun, because you guys didn't actually get to see a ban list prediction video from me. These are what I actually predicted on that video. Just put into, from a billion word script to just 4 lines of fucking text. So, what I thought would happen is I predicted Sanctified to 2. I thought for Blue Eyes, Sage plus either Cards of Consonance, Spirit, or Azure to 2, plus the skill hit. I thought Do Draw to 2. I thought Titan Showdown will be hit due to the Nightmare Shark combo. I thought the level adjusting skills will also be hit due to Hang On Mac. There's a lot of other stuff I went into in the video, but there's no point sharing it now because the list is out. Alright, I've been robbed. Alright, I've been robbed of my ad revenue. So let's get into it. So first we'll go through the skills first. What do you want, skills or monsters first, chat? I think I ask this every time and I'm pretty sure it's always monsters, but I'll ask again. What do you want first? Skills or monsters? That's a fat monsters. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, monsters. Okay, I mean, does this mean Sage is at 1 as well? Right, so the only reason they'd put Azure at 1 is because they put something else at 1, because Azure is not cuttable. So they wanted to kick something out of the deck, so the only reason they put this at 1 is if something else is at 1. So something else in Blue Eyes must be at 1. Maybe it's just Melody, it might just be Melody. But that's only for like, that only stops... Is that even that? I guess that's kind of a nasty little remove. It takes the... God, I've actually forgotten the name of it. Alternative Eyes. Little searcher out of the deck. It's also one of the discarders gone. But that cannot be the only hit they did to Blue Eyes, right? Surely this line harsher. Not a super shock though. I did actually think Azure would be hit, as I did predict, but I wasn't sure this is how they'd do it. So it's due to Blue Eyes decks though, it wasn't for Thunder Dragon. I wonder if they actually did any Thunder Dragon nerfs to go with this though, just to be really irritating. He doesn't know. Not a shock though, I'm fine with either of these nerfs. This is literally only nerfed, it's not even the card itself isn't nerfed, it's obviously just nerfed to take other things out of the deck, so we'll see. I assume this isn't the only thing. Storm. They hit Storm. Storm was the choice. I mean, I know there's a lot of ultra rares and stuff in Cyber Dragon, it's hard to nerf stuff, but they hit Storm? That was their choice? Really? Like, I know, like, Evil Eye also has a lot of ultra rares and stuff in there, so there's not a whole lot of things they can touch, but Storm? Isn't this, like, easily replaceable, though? I don't know, that's a cringe hit. Also, really bad for free-to-play stuff, but that's a really cringe hit. Like, isn't it only a recent development that or recent-ish development that Cyber Dragon started playing Storm? Weren't they all just using Cosmic until the skill got nerfed? So then they all just go back to using another kind of spell trap removal and it'll just be just as fine, just slightly worse. Like barely slightly worse. I think that's such a weird nerf. Do not like this at all. That is a terrible hit. Was Cyber Dragons even running this at 3? Like actually? Weren't they only running it at like 1? I don't know, that sounds just super weird to me. I don't like it. I really don't like that one. They want to sell more MST? I mean, I guess. Weird nerf so far. Other ones are kind of expected though. Also, it literally is only to take out... Okay. That's not what I would have put with Azure to remove, but they just didn't want Melody being played with Azure, I guess. Kind of weird. I honestly expected more to be here to go with the... If they're going to put Azure at 1. There's no other blue ice cards at 1 yet, I don't think. Alright. Moving on, we have... Ascalon. The Ascalon's on this ban list. Was there even a top 100 KC Cup Dragunity deck this time around, or like when was the last time we like? I don't even remember the last time I played against a Dragunity deck. Are we serious here? Is there like what's going on here? Is this a prank or what? What's the other Dragunity card they've got at 2 at the moment? Just the it's just the equips. What's the other Dragunity card at 2 right now? They're buffing something. Oh, they're buffing something. Oh, so I've been spoiled. So this one's okay. That means they took Sonatus off. Okay, I assume that's a spoiler then. I assume that's a spoiler and Sonatus came off. And this is what they're replacing so that Hatronade can still be removed. Well, and then again, you can just... Nah, it's fine. Alright, that's a... spoiler alert. Alright, he doesn't know Pepe Laugh? Alright, moving on. Moving on. I mean... Wait, the trap card's at 2 as well, isn't it? Wait, so some of these side draws... I mean, to be fair, this card's like always searchable. They just only run one of this and one of the trap. Holy fuck. Damn, they really don't like Cyber Dragon. I mean, to be fair, Cyber Dragon is like a really annoying OTK style deck at the moment. They really don't like Cyber Dragon. They hit the skill so many times, they just gave up. Like, alright, we have had enough. We can't just keep hitting the skill. Let's just make it so this dumb card that keeps halving their life points gets nerfed. So I can literally only run 1 copy of the trap and 1 copy of the spell. Okay, I mean, that's something, I guess. I guess that deck probably did deserve a nerf, considering like it may have gone up a bit in the rankings with the other stuff getting nerfed. If the other stuff did get nerfed, we're only at 3 cards in or something. Rip suicide decks. Oh no, my suicide deck. Oh no, my points. My easy skill farming, no. I have to actually run monsters, not just use skills. True, that is actually fair. That is a fair reaction to it. Alright, I'm down for it though. I think Cyber Dragon's had enough like time in the limelight, so if they get a bit of a slap on the wrist, I'm down for that. Sister is what they chose. So this is how they're getting rid of Trinade with Sister. But don't we run Sister at 1 copy anyway? I mean, I guess that just means we have 1 copy of Trinade. So you can't really cut Sister, right? I don't think they'd hit the SR though. I really thought they'd hit draw. Like Gaga draw or Go draw, whatever it is. I mean, this means we can run 1 copy of Hatronade now, I guess, which is pretty good. That definitely reduces the chance of getting Hatronade by a shit ton. So that's probably okay. Two to 3. I mean, I know when I made my video I was using only 1. So I'm pretty sure the deck will work at 1, easily. Like, very easily at 1. Because the skill can just search it. So if you want it in your hand, you just search it. It's pretty... The deck does not care if you're only running 1 of it. It's literally just to get rid of Hatronade though, because you have to run 1 of it, otherwise you just can't do the level 6 stuff turn 1, which is like needed. So Still surprised though, I never thought they'd hit an SR card over just hitting the draw card, because I'm pretty sure draw would have been a fine hit instead. Maybe they know something I don't, but that's weird. This card will be limited, so it cannot be played alongside multiple copies of limited 2 cards. I wonder which card they're referring to. By the way, that makes 2 cards on this list, by the way, that are here for Hatronade. Just think of that. Hatronade still isn't banned. They didn't forbid Hatronade. Even then there are still 2 cards, like 2 more cards added to the list for Hatronade. That is so dumb, right? Come on, man. So, oh wow. I mean, I know someone in chat spoiled this for me earlier by saying, oh, Dark Magician got hit, but I actually, like, really? It's so soon. This card only, like, recently came, I mean, it's been out a little while now, I guess, but still, wow. I thought at very worst, if they wanted to take this out of Darklord and remove it from Darklord, they would put this to 3 and, like, banishment to 3 or something. Like, they'd take one of the Darklord cards and put it to 3, so this card doesn't get touched for other decks. But they really just didn't want this in Darklord. I mean, I guess it's fine. I mean, it removes it from Darklord, does its job. It just means that the actual Star Seraph deck is a lot more inconsistent for people that actually like to play Star Seraph. People shun me for predicting Cybernetic Fusion to 2. Oh, you predicted this to 2 as well? I predicted this to maybe 3. I just didn't think they'd touch it because it's so new. Definitely didn't think they'd hit this. I wasn't like, I don't know, wasn't really a, yeah. It's so weird. We're limiting the Star Serenity as the combination Star Serenity and Star Serenity is usable in a wide range of decks. I would have thought that would be nice for them. I thought they'd like that it's used in a variety of decks. And by variety, the only like top tier decks were using it were like Darklord and, if you count Dark Magician. And now it's removed from Dark Magician as well, so. Like, it's gone from being used in a wide variety of decks to not being used in any decks now. So I don't really think this has, like, served its purpose. It's just been removed completely. It's just, I don't know. I think it was too soon to remove this. I would prefer they did, like, a harsh hit to Darklord or something, personally. Alright, moving on. Next one. Okay, like, I predicted they'd hit this to 2. But now that Chairs hit to 2 as well, it's like, I mean, the deck was already dead, was it not? Wasn't Darklord already playing 2 cards that were limited to 2? So like, was there a need for this, or you're just killing it while it's already down? Like, you're actually just murdering this poor deck. All right, I guess Darklord need to be hit further, even with Star Seraph removed. Like, what? Okay. Like, how do you play Darklord now? Star Seraph is how you made Darklord work. Before Star Seraph was released, it was a massive brickfest that was unplayable, and now it's just back to an unplayable state again. Not only was it back to unplayable without Star Seraph in it, but they've taken Sanctified out as well. Like, what? It's gone. You cannot play this deck. It's just ruined. You can't even play it without the Star Seraph. You haven't got an... I mean, I guess you can. You just have to choose between Ixchel, Sanctified, and the special summon spell. That is so, like, that is so weird. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, we thought this would be limited to 2. We just didn't think they'd be combined. So it'd be one or the other. Alright. Sanctify, we move to limited 2 list alongside the dark cards. The archetype has persistently high win rate in combination with various other cards. Yeah, it's right here. This is the various other card. Alright, moving on. Oh, so that's the limited 2's done. Okay. So there's some limited to 3's on here. These are the more the interesting ones, because they're like, these are the ones that hit when they want to hit things like softly, generally. Oh, God. Lunalight's on here. Is this to go with... what's his face? The thing you can run with Destiny Draw. What's his face? Just continue scrolling? No. Well, we are limiting this card to promote diversity, as it starts to be a renegade for a long time. The planned release further strengthen Beast Warrior monsters, huh? All those free-to-play videos I've made, they're gone. They're just gone. What the shit? Huh. Okay, I did not see this one coming. I didn't think they'd touch Lunalight. I know Lunalight's like really annoying for them because it's extremely cheap. And having an extremely cheap deck in the game means that people don't have to buy new boxes, so... But why would you nerf it before their Beast Warrior support comes out? Isn't that like when they're meant to make bank from people buying Lunalights and the new Beast Warrior support? Or the Lunalight players wanting to invest in this Beast Warrior support? I guess Lunalight players have to get 3 times Tenki now. There you go. You Lunalight players, you got to invest for Tenki. You want to keep playing your deck? It's no longer going to be free to play because you need fucking Tenki. To be fair, 3 copies of Tenki basically fixes all the issues here, and probably the deck will feel exactly the same. So it's just free-to-play players got absolutely cucked here. What am I meant to recommend to free-to-play people now? They've removed my favourite recommendation. Come on. I mean, it's probably still like just 2 copies of this, 1 copy of this, or 2 and 1. And you just stuff a bunch of other Lunalights in there. The deck's probably still fine. It's just going to be a lot worse. Probably still alright. Keep scrolling. There's not other Lunalight stuff on here. There's no way. And they'll hit Tenki to 2 with Crimson Fox later? Please, no. Alright, let's see what's... No longer... Okay. There's no way. There's no way. Is it on there? Is the card we've been waiting for on there? Is there a Dakini coming up? Oh, we got a nut? Ah. Wow. Alright, well, it's just the Hatronade buffer, huh? Wow. Alright. Please tell me there's more on here. Okay. One ban list, it'll come. It'll come. One day. Alright, well this has been an interesting list. What did they... Wait, that was their only Blue Eyes nerf? There's no Sage on here. Wow, that one thumbnail that I thought spoiled me didn't actually spoil me because they didn't actually include it. Huh. Their only Blue Eyes nerf was taking away Melody. Nothing else. Literally nothing else. That was their only takeaway. I mean, I assume the skill is going to be hit as well, because they can hit the skill, it won't make anyone angry, but that was it? They just didn't want Melody? Okay. Oh shit. Moving on to the skills now. It's not even a slap on the wrist, it's like they took a feather and gave him a little tickle under the armpit, and that was it. Half the Blue Eyes players didn't even play Melody anyway, because they didn't have the fucking... They hadn't bothered to level up Kaiba yet. Alright. Moving on to the skills. Wait. Yeah, there we go, skills. Alright. Alright. Reasons for skill rebalancing. Check out my fusion. Pathway to Chaos. Pathway to Chaos? Both being strengthened? Uh-oh. Now here's ones that were 100% in my BANLIST video that never went live. A prediction video, level duplication, augmentation, reduction. Since synchronous these monsters can be easily utilized with these skills, we're giving hard activation conditions, blah blah blah. We know Hang On Mac made this, don't lie to us. Titan Showdown. I wasn't like, when I saw this in the I wasn't 100% sure they were going to hit Titan Showdown, because although it's being used with this Nightmare Shark combo, it's only used in one deck, and it's not like this is the first time we've seen Titan Showdown. Titan Showdown used to be like meta relevant when we had like Destiny Draw, Destiny Hero and Eternity ago. They were using it with whatever, what's his name? The thing you Anki or whatever it is. You mask change into it and you just hit them in the face for 1 billion. So that's what it used to be used with, and they never nerfed it then. So I was surprised if they're going to nerf it now. I wasn't like 100% sure. Oh, wait, they hit Onomat's Onomat play? Okay, I mean this was going to happen one way or another. It was just a matter of time, because this skill allowed it so that as soon as they release any kind of Xyz monster that's generic, this deck will play it. If it's any good, this deck can play it. So it's only a matter of time before this happened. So not a shocker this got nerfed. I just think it's a bit soon. I thought they'd just get rid of Hatred and leave it alone. Alright. All these harsh nerfs for random decks, and Blue Eyes is just out there just dancing. Just didn't touch us, we're fine. We're good to go. Like, the Blue Eyes skill isn't even on here. It's literally not even on here. Okay. Okay. Let's check out what they actually did. Can we use each time your life points decrease by 1,500? Return one card from your hand to your deck and add a vehicle connection zone to your hand from outside the deck. So you can be used twice per duel. Is that the only actual change, or does anyone actually care about this? No. Pathway to Chaos. Change one of the following monsters you control to the monster listed. If you are changing an effect monster, send one creature monster from your hand to the graveyard. This can be used once per turn and twice per duel. Monsters that include Gaia the Fierce Knight in its original card name become Blackluster Soldier. Monsters whose original name is Blackluster Soldier become Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier. Is this just like... I forgot how this skill used to be, but it used to be completely terrible. Oh, skill used to be replaced here, okay. Now we don't need to send Kribo for OG BLS to become Super Soldier? Oh, okay, okay. As it probably should be. Because this skill, when it came out, I remember, I tried it I just tried it out because I wanted to have fun with it, and it was absolute garbage, so I couldn't make a video on it. It was beyond terrible. They could remove the Karibo shit from this entirely and just say you can turn Blackluster Soldier into Super Soldier, and the deck wouldn't even be that great. It really wouldn't. It barely affected it all. So, the fact there's any requirement on no was just bad, but whatever. Alright, level duplication, what'd they do? When using your life points at 3,000 or low, by revealing one monster in your hand, select one monster on the field, the same monster... Yep, that's just a Cosmic Cyclone away, but that's fine. They've actually added a requirement. They added a requirement. And they added a requirement, so that's all fine. That's just it, just 1,000 life points, that's all fine. Titan Showdown. Whichever player has double or more life points than the opponent takes double damage. If you don't have a Dinosaur Titan monster on the field, your opponent will not take double damage. Feels bad, man. Oh, it's also until the end of the turn? They added the Hang On Mac remover? Wait, does that just... Wait, does it say until the end of the turn? Oh, until the end of the turn it does. Yeah, so they removed the Hang On Mac part. No more Hang On Mac for you guys. Well, I guess they didn't want this in Evil Eye, because it's gone from Evil Eye. Feels bad, man. And Onomat. Return one Zubaba, Gaga, Go-Go, Do-Do-Do card from your hand to your deck, add one Zuda, blah blah blah, monster with a different name. Oh, with a different name to your hand and deck. Sounds too. Is the only change that's now a different name? What did they change here? One? Oh, return one, so it's only searches for one. I mean, it's still playable. This will still be the skill they use, right? It just means it's going to be a lot worse. This is not a buff. I mean, that's fine. It's probably the nerf it deserved, honestly. That's probably what it should have been released as. This actually should have been what it was released as, let's be honest. Should have the same kind of hand fixing that like Galaxy Eyes got given, not just the ridiculous stuff it had. Alright, and that's it. Well, there's your ban list. They basically just said, hey Blue Eyes, keep doing you.
Hey, big brother, can I watch SpongeBob?
Shut up, Mokuba. I'm busy flagging YouTube videos to compensate for the fact that I have an extremely small penis.
Oh.